Hello, my name is Janet Hutton. I am with CBDApothecarysolutions.com. I am a disabled CBD user myself. I've done videos in the past talking about my disability and the products that I use and how they benefit me. So if you'd like to look for those, just check out my library. Today, what I'm going to cover is some frequently asked questions about CBD and to kind of help you decide if this is something for you. The first question is, what is CBD oil produced from? CBD oil in most companies and for most companies is extracted from the hemp plant, the leaves, the stalks, and the flowers. The extraction method is called CO2. Now, the company that I work for, CO2 is the method in which they use. So that kind of tells you how it's produced. Is CBD oil legal? Since it started becoming popular about 2 years ago, the general consensus has always been that CBD oil and psychoactive properties of THC, it was illegal, but it is not. It is legal. There is small amounts of THC in CBD oil, and therefore it is legal in all 50 states and Canada. So that kind of, and it's got 0.30% THC by volume. It's kind of like alcohol in the percentage. It's by volume and not the whole container has that much, but 0.3% per volume. The next question is, do you need a doctor's recommendation for CBD oil? And I'm going to tell you right now, with CBD oil, not something that they can prescribe and not something that they will get any type of financial benefits or rewards from, going to them won't do you a whole lot of good. They won't recommend or suggest it or condone it because it's not something that they can prescribe. Sometimes, depending upon where you live, like in California, areas like that, you may get a doctor to say yes, or he may actually, suggest it to you rather than you even asking about it. If you're looking for him to tell you or suggest you use CBD oil, the likelihood of that is probably not, that he won't. How long does it take for CBD to take effect? This depends on the extract, the dosage amount, the milligrams. In general, the right dosage typically takes between 20 and 30 minutes. From my personal experience, I use quite a few of the products. I use the oral weight loss, and I use the Energy Blast. Both of these, you spray them under your tongue, and within 5 minutes, you've got benefits from both of those. The rub that I use, that I put a lot on my neck or on my lower back, which I used it last night. And when you rub it on, I usually rub it for about 5 minutes to get it rubbed in good. And by the time you've gotten it rubbed in good in 5 minutes, it has begun to ease the pain. And certainly within 20, it has ceased the pain. So in my experience, I see it on a little bit less than 20, but 20 to 30 is the average amount of time that most people see the benefits. Those taking the oil, same thing, the drops of the oil, you put it underneath your tongue and it'll work within 20 to 30 minutes. It says, how does CBD work in the body? Now, guys, because I'm not a scientist, I'm going to read this answer to you guys so that you can understand it. CBD works in the body by activating the receptors and neurotransmitters through a complex network of endogenous cannabinoids called endocannabinoids. So it's kind of like hormones. We have cannabinoids in our body, and we have a system called endocannabinoids. And that's how the oil affects it. We get the balance in there. We get the right amount, and the pain, the depression, the anxiety, the blood pressure, the blood sugar levels, whatever it is that's caused a problem by our cannabinoids being out of whack, this will resolve it. Once you get the proper amount, the proper dosage, the proper milligrams, it will level it out. It's kind of like hormones. When you're lacking estrogen or testosterone for a man, we all know some of the things that happen there. And if you get those balanced out, things begin to improve again. So that's similar. It says, unlike THC, which primarily binds the CB1 receptors located in the brain, CBD works in the body by manipulating the receptors throughout the organ's tissue. We have cannabinoids in all body, all over all of our body, not just in our brain like the hormone is. So the receptors in the organ tissue, in the immune system, and in the pain response system, the hormonal system, and other body regulator systems, when the CBD gets into the system, it affects each, some, or all of these receptors. So I hope that didn't go over heads or get too technical, but there is another video that I will share with you guys where it's a physician who's telling you more about that if you're interested in that. So if you'll just drop in the comments below that you would like to get the video and more information about how it actually works in the body and the cannabinoid system and the endocannabinoid system, let me know and I'll be glad to share that as well. Says, what does CBD help with? Wow, there is a laundry list, guys. Alzheimer's disease, anorexia, anxiety, arthritis. I'm an arthritis testimony here. Asthma, allergies. My spouse is an allergy testimony. Has had horrible allergies and now has very little trouble. Bipolar disease, cancer, cardiovascular, chronic pain. I'm also a chronic pain sufferer. Depression, epilepsy, anxiety, Huntington's disease, inflammation from various conditions. Also, again, I have 2 autoimmune disorders, ankylosing spondylitis and rheumatoid arthritis, which my body attacks itself with inflammation all over, and this helps it. So inflammation from various conditions. Insomnia. My partner, Bruce Deary, he uses the product, and insomnia is one of the problems he has, and that has completely cured his insomnia. Multiple sclerosis, nausea, vomiting, obesity, Parkinson's disease, post-traumatic stress disorder, schizophrenia, Tourette's syndrome, and the list goes on. Again, if you're interested in more information on the list, please just comment below, and I will get you the full list of things that it works for. Next question is how to use CBD oil for pain. If you're wondering how to use the CBD oil for pain, you're not alone. A lot of people, and it's a very common question. There's no right or wrong way to use it. Some people get excellent result with creams. some with the oil, some with the sprays, which this is what this is. This is sprays. So we have sprays, we have oils, we have creams and lotions. We have chewables. So there's all different kinds. So no right or wrong way. You just have to find the one that suits you. Get the right milligrams. There's also, some people just spray the spray right into their mouths, which takes a little bit longer. And if you take it sublingual, which is up underneath the tongue, it goes directly into the bloodstream and works a little faster. So that's another way to use it. In general, majority of the people end up using higher strengths for their pain and for things like anxiety, stress, or depression. Most people use anywhere from 100 to 300 to 600 milligrams. Our company does offer a 1,500 milligram, and that is for someone like myself who suffers from really bad chronic pain. So, but usually they say start off too with a little bit lower dose and kind of build your way up and kind of find out where you're at, and how many times a day and how many drops. So that, you know, you just kind of have to play with it and see where exactly. But it will give you the maximum dosage and the maximum number of drops that you can do. Do not, repeat, do not go over that. Stay within that. If you are not getting results within that, step up a step to the next milligram and then try that. Okay. That's the final question. Don't know if you guys have any questions. But CBD is a wonderful product. I just started it 2 months ago. Wow, it's made a difference in life. And I think it can make a difference in your life as well. Some people have tendencies, especially older people, to the THC that's in it. We do offer a CBD product that does not have the THC in it. We are fixing to roll out in 2 weeks several more that do not have the THC in it. So if you're interested in any of those products, I do carry those. You can go to cbdapothecarysolutions.com. You can call me at 205-613-6804, or you can email me at jdh4, V as in victory, OLS, @gmail.com. You can contact me any of those ways. I can answer more questions for you. I can let you know about the products that we carry and tell you the different things that we carry, and, you know, see if you're interested. I see there's no questions so far. So until the next video, may God bless you. Thank you for tuning in.